What's going on? Motor City Sports Talk, me in the building, talking some Detroit Pistons basketball real quick. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And it's a time for the Detroit Pistons to bring Reggie Jackson off the bench. I know he had 25 points and like 5 assists, whatever it was Tuesday night versus Milwaukee. But I think they need to bring Reggie off the bench and let him be the scorer that he wanted to be. I understand the reason why you see Reggie Jackson pretty much just going through the motions is because he can't be the aggressive shooter that he want to be. Dwayne Casey wants him to play within himself in the offense. And that's not Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is a guy that wants to shoot. Either you can move him to the off guard and let somebody else play the point guard position, pretty much what is already happening because Blake is being the ball handler and the distributor for Detroit Pistons right now. But Blake Griffin, that's not his natural position, is to, sit there and get everybody involved and be the floor general, okay? So either they need to go out there and start Ish Smith and move Reggie to the 2 and let Ish Smith, be the primary ball handler. But Ish Smith is a liability on offense, even though he's really improved his three-point shot. Or they need to go out there, and on the next video, I'll talk about a point guard. I don't know if people are going to like it or not. He just became available like earlier this week or last week. And go get a point guard and let Reggie play off the ball, or bring Reggie off the bench and just give Reggie free reign to be like Vinnie Johnson, or be like a Jason Terry off the bench back in the day, or Lewis Williams. Let him come in off the bench and let him be our primary scorer. When Blake is taking a breather, let Reggie Jackson just go out there and be Donkey Kong, man, go crazy, and let him just shoot it and score, and just tell him that's your role on this team is to come off the bench and get buckets. All right, tell him like Lewis Williams. We don't want you to go dumb shot crazy, but we want you to come off, make some decisions, get a couple guys involved. But your primary role is to score. And if he relapse and go back into crazy scoring Reggie. But I mean, you need that. You need a scorer off the bench. Maybe move Luke Kennard into the point guard role and start prep him. I don't understand why they ain't start doing that yet, and start letting Luke Kennard play the point guard role. And like I said before, Blake Griffin, that's not his natural position to be the floor general. And that's one of the reasons the Pistons are struggling. They don't have a point guard. That's one of the reasons Blake Griffin is struggling. Blake Griffin is at his best when he got a point guard that can set him up and make the game easier for him. And that's not Reggie Jackson's role. Reggie Jackson is a shooting guard. That's just what it is. Reggie Jackson's best position in this league going to be coming off the bench, getting buckets. All right? And that's what they need to change. Move Reggie to the bench. Tell Reggie, you go out there and just score. But just don't, score no triple teams. Look to make the right play and the correct pass. But that's what I would do, okay? Personally, that's what I would do. I would make Reggie come off the bench and put him in that Vinnie Johnson, Lou Williams, Eric Gordon type of role and let him be 6-man. And I think he'll flourish in that. Because right now he's just sitting out there scared to shoot, don't want to piss off Dwayne Casey. He don't really know how to play a point guard because that's not his role. That's like trying to turn a wild hyena in America, put him in America and try to have him be a house dog. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Okay, they with Dwayne Casey have to show that he can make adjustments, to his personnel. Okay, that's what he got to do. Oh, what does he do well? Let me put him in the right position to do well. Okay, where can he help us at? I mean, and he got to experiment with something. Why shouldn't Luke Kennard be trying to play the point guard? Why shouldn't they be prepping him in practice right now? Or, possibly send him to the G League to play a little point guard. Or just throw him out there right now and play some point guard. You ain't got nothing to lose. This team ain't going nowhere. It's stuck in neutral. Really, it's in reverse. And see what you get from Luke Kennard playing the point. I mean, it's time to start experimenting because Reggie Jackson ain't that guy. He is the dude that's going to come off the bench and fill the basket up. And that should be his job description. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Casey is not the greatest coach, okay? All right? I'm not saying that this is all his fault, but he got a percentage of it because he got to put his players where they best succeed at. And Reggie Jackson is best to succeed coming off the bench and scoring, putting the ball in the bucket. Let him be out there with the starters where you ain't got no bench depth as far as scoring, and let him go out there and go crazy and see what he can do. Because you're not getting no scoring off your bench anyway. You know what I'm saying? Time to move Ish into the starting lineup It's time to move Kennard into the starting lineup and to start prepping other point guards, or you're going to have to look for other point guards. But Motor City Sports Talk, we in the building. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, you can reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, or video request. And also, we on Instagram as well, too. So keep looking out for us, man. Let me know what you think about the video about Reggie Jackson Roll. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always there. You can do me one better. Just share the videos. Motor City Sports Talk. Talking about Reggie Jackson. We're going to move on to another video talking about